guys, what's up? It's me, J Daddy, here with another video, right? And I thought that Dinosaur was gonna be like the last update and we weren't gonna get anything else, and I was satisfied. I was like, you know what? I understand, right? It's kind of sad, but I understand. But I was wrong. So apparently, Tarbosaurus remodel is out. It might still be stuck in private servers for now, right? You just gotta wait for all the servers to update because they're not server shutting down. Red text tried in a few public servers, but it looks really good. Like I really like it. It's nice, right? And it's for sure an upgrade from the classic model, right? It's very highly detailed, right? Look into those eyes, man. Got small eyes, but they're forward facing. It's nice, right? It's got a mixture of like, it's not too much of this like circular stuff that can kind of make the models look weird. It's kind of got that like nice style that most of the newer DS models have been having. But luckily for us, right, its face is a little bit skinny, right? I don't love the head. It's not my favorite because it is a Tyrannosaur, so it's gonna have a big face. The head would probably be wider. It kind of looks a lot like an Acrocanthosaurus at the moment, or like a Carcharodontus. It looks more like an Ac, but it had probably a little bit less wide of a face than a Tyrannosaur, so it probably would have had a bigger face, but it's not bad, right? It's got a decent stomach, right? It's nice and wide. The legs go in, right? So it gets really thin right here, which kind of looks a little bit awkward, but it's not the worst, right? It works, right? And they did an interesting thing here where they shed circles here and then they used the leg to move. So this is like a cap to the leg right there, like the top of the hip bone, which looks nice. Mind you, these animations are honestly great. Like it's got like it has the weight movement. Whoever animated this, right? They obviously have an innate understanding of weight distribution in creatures, right? It obviously has some weight to it because every leg step it takes, it moves its entire body, right? It's very animated in the way it walks, right? It's got a stiff tail, which probably would have been relatively accurate for a Tarbosaur, and it's got the same color scheme. Honestly, I'm cool with that. I don't really care about its colors changing that much, right? But it's obviously a completely different model, right? Spino just had some minor upgrades to it, but this is completely different, right? This is not the same model, right? This is not updated. This is like a completely new model, right? Its walk, it's nice. It's like it's pretty chill. It's mellow, right? It's sprinting, right? It's kind of cartoony when it sprints. It's not bad. You can tell it's a different animation for sure, right? It looks different. Even it opens its mouth, puts its head down, right? It bounces more, right? It obviously took them some time to do this, right? The bite animation, just a simple bite, you know, just an easy simple bite, right? The AOE, head smack, you know, just a simple head smack. The roar, same simple roar, right? Kind of sounds a little outdated, but it's not bad. I don't hate it, right? I don't really have much to complain about it. The growl, uh, maybe I don't use Tarpo, but that doesn't sound the same as what it used to. It probably is the same. I just don't use Tarpo enough. Here's the call. Nice. Like to me, that sounds like an animal calling for like something else. It's not bad, right? And it has a pretty fat AOE, right? It's like 17 meters about. Right? It's like, it's all the way out here. It's pretty big AoE. So this might be good at PvP, might not. Got the same stats, really didn't get a reset or anything. It's got kind of awkward stats, right? Kind of awkward. I'm sure it's for balancing reasons and stuff. I'm not quite sure how good it is at PvP. Most likely Zwanova Blank is still going to be the best skin for Tarbo, especially because they can just swim. Because I don't know if you know this, but regular Tarbo cannot swim, right? And swimming animations, right? Just a regular old, same as it always is. They usually just split up and walk. Kind of, it's interesting. Um, but it's not a bad model. right? I don't hate it, right? And I'm glad to see that we got more from it, right? And it's definitely a solid model, right? You know, nothing too big, nothing too crazy, right? But it's a nice model, right? And I don't mind seeing it. It's pretty nice, and it looks great. Like like this model, right, and the ones around it, right? They look really good, right? If we could just fix those trees, right, like I was complaining about, right? This game could look up like looks already pretty. This game already looks great in terms of, you know, Roblox, right? Looks it's very highly stylized, but it's nice. It's a nice feeling, right? And it's probably about the same size as an acro, or right. It's smaller than the Rex. It's probably like third or half the size of Rex because the Rex were 4 meters tall. This Tarbosaurus was like three and a half maybe. Uranus, you know, 2 to 3, right? So yeah, it's gonna be a bit smaller than Rex, probably around the same size as the Acro. Maybe a bit smaller than Mapu. I'm not actually sure because Apatosaurus rivals the size of Tyrannosaurus Rex or some shit. But it's a pretty solid model. But yeah. Oh boy. Yep, my theory was in fact correct. I don't know if y'all can tell, but this is Glass Turbo. It's probably gonna be around the same size as Glass Tyranotitan. Right, somewhere around that size, maybe a little bit smaller. I think Glass Tyranotitan is probably a bit bigger. Oh boy, this guy's big. It's not quite as big as Glass Deinosuchus, right? I don't understand. Why aren't all the glasses giant, right? I like it when the glasses are giant. And honestly, it's a nice feeling. It feels nice when they're ginormous. Right? It adds value to them. Trading, right? People want them because they're massive. Absolute units, right? I mean, it looks nice, right? The textures are kind of like going onto each other, right? Maybe pretend like that would be a bit laggy, but turn up the graphic. If your graphics are, okay, your graphics need to be at least two. It has to be at least like eight graphic bars, where you can just see the model in all of its glory. Right? There's not a lot of like cutting between the model. You can actually see it. Right? If you have graphics of 1, right, it's gonna look kind of weird. You're gonna see all the little bars on it. But if you got the graphics like the 8, right, it should be less, and then if you really use it more, now it's got a nice, you know, nice smooth texture to it. The lower your graphics are, the worse it's gonna look. 4 or 5 or something like that. But its egg glitching is pretty alright. I don't know about this one, but it's got solid egg glitching. Yeah, I don't know if it'll be. It's not as good as the regular one, but it's alright. It's not bad. But you know, glass models, they're just big, right? Probably outsize the T-Rex, right? Bit bigger. Not bad though. Alright, and if y'all are wanting to see the egg glitching, right? Normal method, side to side, right? Got a solid egg glitch, right? You can do it, right? It works, right? Backwards, I guess. Swinging like that, I guess, would work. It's solid, right? It definitely makes you go faster. Uh, odd method, or I don't know what to call this method. Swing method, whatever you want to call it, right? This method, right? It works great. It definitely can do it. I don't know, like for models with long hitboxes, right? This works great. It works. Um, depending on how lucky you are with the model, right? They work probably equally as well. This one might actually be a tad bit better. This one, you know how fast you are. This lucky, probably get away with, you know, coming up to people really quickly. But yeah, You can probably expect Dinosaur or Tarbosaurus meta mysteries soon. Tarbosaurus kind of came out of the blue for me. I'm not in the UG Discord, although I'd love to be. I'm currently not in it. I think there's a little bit of a glitch where if you drop something as the Tarbo, it just disappears. Not a huge deal. Not a big deal. But yeah. That's about all for this video, right? Thank you again, Chicken, for, Chicken blame serves all y'all on the dev team for pumping out models for Dinosaur, even though you might not want to. But yeah, that's about all for the video. Send some love out to the DS devs. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, like if you want, lets me know that you guys like to see these videos. Join the Discord if you want to come talk to me, right? I record these videos in my own Discord, right? So if you wanted to come, when there's a remodel and talk about it, right, with me, I'm more than happy to come talk to you guys, right? Don't be afraid to ping me. Be like, hey man, have you seen this new update? Hey man, you want to play this game? Like, just reach out to us. Hey man, can I participate in Meta Mysteries? Sure, right? Trust me, we're a lot friendlier than you guys probably think we are. But join the Discord, subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.